Hey there Saints Row fans, so Saints Row has just dropped the highly anticipated Update 1.6 alongside their Steam release, and it's bringing a bunch of new content and fixes for players on all platforms. Whether you're playing on PC, console, or elsewhere, there's something for everyone, and as usual, if you want to read the patch notes for yourself, I have linked those in the description below. Before I dive in, I just wanted to extend an invite for all of you to join me Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Central Time, where I live stream games like Saints Row, Diablo, the new Texas Chainsaw game, and more. During these streams, I will usually talk about the latest game news, so feel free to join me and chat about what is happening in gaming today. With that out of the way, let us dive into everything going on in Update 1.6 for Saints Row. So first things first, Saints Row is now available on Steam. So for all of you PC players out there, now is your chance to jump into the action if you have been waiting for the Steam release. But that is not all. Alongside the Steam release, the developers also dropped a fresh activity that is waiting for you in Vallejo, or as I call it, the city of dusty dust. So make sure you update your game and head over to the dustiest of districts to check it out. So a feature that has been heavily requested by the community since its implementation is the ability to save while using dirty cheats. While it was supposed to drop earlier this month, apparently the developers wanted to wait a bit and instead gave it to us in Update 1.6. Yep, you heard that right, the wait is over. Now you can bend the rules of reality in Santo Ileso and keep it that way. One side note to this, however, is that auto-saving will remain disabled while dirty cheats are active. Additionally, there was a DLC exclusive edition for PlayStation users that was just added as well. The Saints Row developers just added the ability to download the SteelSeries DLC on the PlayStation Store, and while it is not really one of the more exciting DLC additions, it is something, I guess? Anyway, if you are looking to add some extra flair to your Saints Row experience, make sure to check it out. Of course, with every update, there usually comes some fixes and improvements to the game. So, let's run through some of the key bug fixes that were mentioned in the new patch notes. So starting out, they have fixed an issue with Doc Ketchum's voice lines and subtitles being out of sync. Additionally, they have fixed an issue with players unable to edit hairstyle when using the mouse to click on the hair menu in the head clothes option menu. The developers also fixed an issue with upper underwear items from the store being seen on the player in the Style app, even if it is not purchased. Additionally, players can now continue through the pranking tutorial when being joined by a co-op player while looking at the Empire table. The developers also fixed an issue with players not being able to enter vehicles when entering a garage in the same vehicle in co-op. Additionally, enemies will no longer despawn in co-op when doing a wingsuit sabotage. The developers have removed a debug text from multiple collectibles. They fixed an issue with Chaps, Gunslinger, and Bandoliers disappearing. They've also fixed an issue with UI not updating during the Defend the Dust Fair objective. This fix is actually specific to the new DLC that they released called A Song of Ice and Dust. Additionally, Henley shirts will no longer display the nudity mosaic. Another one is that Kevin will now launch when using the ballista in Unto the Breach, and players will now properly die when falling off the train in the Great Train Robbery. So those are all of the specific bug fixes and gameplay changes that they have made. Now I will dive into the stability and performance fixes that the developers have tackled in this newest update. Starting with players will no longer crash when placing multiple ventures without teleporting to them from the Empire table after completing the game. Additionally, the controller layout on PC will no longer reference the PlayStation controller's touchpad. The developers have also fixed a crash when players are driving towards the Rojas Desert North shoplifting activity. And lastly, players will no longer hit an infinite load while attempting to start riding shotgun instances. Whew, well, that is quite the list, and Saints Row's Update 1.6 is truly bringing a ton of improvements to the game. From Steam release to new activities, character customization tweaks, and a whole bunch of bug fixes, there is plenty to be excited about with the release of Saints Row 1.6. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure that you smash that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you are notified when I drop my next video. Lastly, don't forget to join me Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Central Time when I go live playing some big games as well as talking about the latest in gaming news. Until next time, everybody, this is Sly Spy Gaming, signing out.